Hey guys, it's Samuel Geek and this is Samuel Rambles. Now, let's start off with what happened in Freeze Cracker this week. We've actually had a lot of cool stuff. Bane Zeiler did his Army of Two, the 40th Day review, and it surprised me because Bane Zeiler was a huge fan of the original Army of Two, and he didn't like the second one too much. That's all I'm going to say. Jeff reviewed Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, and man, this review has gotten a lot of hits. It's almost at 800 now. I can't believe this. We had like coverage from a shitload of Nintendo sites, including Go Nintendo. Thank you, Raw Meat Cowboy, once again. While I'm kissing ass right there, I would like to thank Chris Antista, who has plugged my Twitter 3 or 4 times on Talk Radar last month. I really appreciate it, Chris Antista. I love Talk Radar. I really do. If you guys have not checked out Talk Radar, go check it out. Every Friday, gamesradar.com. I love it. It's just one of the most hilarious podcasts I've ever listened to. And it's entertaining and informative at the same time. So, check those out. And what else has been posted on Freeze Cracker this week? Oh, my Mass Effect 2 review was posted this week, which I'll talk about pretty soon. And loving this game still. On my second playthrough, for some reason, it's harder than the first time. I'm on the same difficulty. I don't know what it is. I'm struggling through the second playthrough of that game. I have no idea. I've already died like 3 times the amount when I was playing it for review. But whatever. Let's see. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Gameroom first. Gameroom, apparently you're not going to be able to port over your old games to Gameroom from Xbox Live Arcade, those being the same games that are on both services. I really don't see the point, Microsoft. Why don't you just let people who bought it re-download it? I mean, you're going to want people to ease into this service. This service is going to end up like home if you don't do this. It's going to end up a complete fucking failure if you don't do this. You have to ease people into the service so they become comfortable with the setting. I'm already glad that you included a GUI menu if people don't want to walk around. That's the best idea. I'm glad you took care of that, but you're going to have to ease people into this. At least lower the prices if you're going to do this. Lower the prices. They are way too high. I don't understand the multi-platform pricing. Why is it $5? Why is there a multi-platform pricing in the first place? Let them use it. One of the best things about Live is this, that you can connect all these services. When Video Marketplace became Zune, so many people were happy. I see a lot more purchases from my friends on Zune Marketplace because now they can use it on their computer and Zunes and all this other shit. That means something, Microsoft. You have to incorporate it. I don't know. Now, let's talk about some other things. I watched didn't watch it. I listened to Dan Emmerich's 2 podcasts. I like them, but what I gotta say is that Dan, you gotta get that guy from GOG to buy a new microphone. I mean, I might even be willing to front some money because that was the worst audio I have ever heard from any one of your podcasts ever. I don't know where he got his microphone, but that was awful. But I really enjoyed the shows otherwise. Now, let's speak about a couple of issues that I want to talk about. A lot of people, they've been sending me Truth Setting You Free's article on that PlayStation University, whatever. Why do you guys listen to him? Why do you send me his shit? He said, this is what he said. This is the controversial thing that people want me to address. He said that Kojima is being paid off by Microsoft. This is a common PS3 fanboy insult. Did you guys know that I've been accused of being paid off by Microsoft? Me. This is the stupidest excuse in the world because it's not true. It's not true at all. And he has no sources to back him. There's nothing. There is no proof to this. In fact, that's a stupid thing to say. I mean, I guess Microsoft was thrilled and threw money at him when he said that he would never develop on an Xbox platform again back in before the 360 launched, right? All right, this is the stupidity that I just can't get over. All right, Truth, I know you're watching. I know you're watching because you reference my videos a lot. People have told me that that you've referenced my videos. I don't know. I've only watched like 4 of your videos, and I don't know why anyone even listens to your ass. But I want to know something, Truth. Can you inform me how much Steve Ballmer is paying me? I've never received a check because I don't know. I don't know, Truth. You know the truth, right? How much is Steve Ballmer paying me? Because I think he might have written the address wrong on the check. Because I don't know. I've never received Microsoft money. You tell me. You see, everyone who doesn't think Sony is the best thing since sliced bread is obviously being paid off by Microsoft. It's this stupid shit that blows my mind. Every single time. This biased shit, alright? There's this thing called an opinion. It forms into the brain. Everyone is biased, whether you want to believe it or not. You're biased. Every single person on the planet is biased. You know why? Because every single person on the planet has preferences. Someone might not like the same thing as you. Therefore, that's their opinion. But, you know, there are dumb opinions. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to play the opinion card like every other stupid ass on YouTube. But preference, I will play the preference card because people need to realize that some people like things that you might not. And, yeah, like, for example, Coke and Pepsi. I like Coke. I don't mind drinking Pepsi. Am I going to yell at you if you say Coke and Pepsi's better than Coke? No. So who cares? I don't understand why people still dwell on this console war. This is the best console war there ever was. Ever! Because this is the most fair console war. The consoles are equal. The exclusives are dying. That's the best part. You don't see third-party exclusives anymore. And that's a good thing. Not a bad thing, a good thing. Because this means that people are willing to listen to all the gamers. All right? I don't know why people can't get that through their thick skull. Because there is no monopoly this generation. People can say Nintendo, but I want you to be a third party and try to sell a game on a Nintendo platform and tell me how that works for you. But it's just I don't understand that. I will never understand it because these people are insane. So, I did a response to Shokyo, which, um, I surprisingly it went over well. I thought Shokyo would mention it or say something to it, but he never did. Um, people ask me why I didn't do current gen because I don't have a favorite console anymore. Last year I would have told you the Wii, but let's just say I'm not too pleased with Nintendo right now, and I'm not too pleased with a lot of decisions they're making, especially regarding a game that starts with F and ends in 4. But there's just a lot of things that, you know, about Nintendo that I just don't. I don't see me ever owning only a Wii, or could ever want to only own a Wii. I don't see the Wii as my primary choice of a console anymore. And it's not my favorite company anymore. So, I don't know. I don't have a favorite console, and I can't say anything positive about the PSP at this point. So, I couldn't make a current gen video. Sorry. Uh, let's see, what else? I also made a response to Glock Ninja that went over amazingly. I can't believe the stupidity out of some of the people in the comments of that video. It was a joke. I don't believe that shit. And to the people defending the Lock Ninja, he made a mistake and he didn't bother to correct it. Sam out.